And ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Welcome back. To all you guys who came out to the stream today, it was dope as hell. I appreciate everybody who comes out. It's you guys make it a whole vibe. It's awesome. But with that being said, we did cover a lot of Paul baby girl phone calls, and I mean, there's a little bit of something for everybody. I mean, you got the sexting over here. You got them talking about conjugal visits over there. You got them singing songs to each other. The shit is absolutely crazy. So I had to go ahead and get the replay going for those of you who did not join the live stream. This is just a little recap for y'all. Without further ado, folks, I hope you guys enjoy, man. I appreciate every one of you guys who joined into the group recently, man. I mean, all the OGs, the new folks, you guys are amazing. It really means a lot. You have no idea. But without further ado, folks, get the things you guys need. Get the drinks, the popcorn, if you need a little ganja, whatever you guys need. Let's go check this video out.
Hey, sorry, the collect call is weird. I figured that you weren't answering because it suddenly meant the beep. The collect call allows me to leave a voicemail, but I figured that the beep would come after you if you didn't answer. But it just suddenly went beep, and I'm like, the heck? I don't want to leave a voicemail.
Oh, you can leave a voicemail for me that I can listen to when I can't talk to you. I didn't know you could leave me a voicemail. So that would be cool. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it was weird. It was like I got a call and it said, this is a prepaid call. No, it said a free call. It said, this is a free call from an incarcerated individual. I hit yes, and then it says, caller has hung up. I was like, okay. Yeah. I was like, maybe it's me or something. So, yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Where were we? I forgot where we were at.
Something about sex?
Oh, wow.
Oh, baby.
God, I love your laugh.
You
are
cute.
So sexy, baby girl.
I wish we were laying together right now, just laughing and just being us, because you're my best friend too, so I know we're going to have so much fun where we're at.
I had to back it up. Hold on.
Something about sex?
Is that a sexy laugh? Maybe I'm just tripping. That's a sexy laugh, right, ladies? I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping because that doesn't that kind of scares me. Gives me a little scary vibe.
God, I love your laugh. You are
cute.
So sexy, baby girl.
I wish we were laying together right now, just laughing and just being us, because you're my best friend too, so I know we're going to have so much fun, Yeah, I hadn't laughed in years. Thank you for loving me and making me feel alive again.
Baby girl.
And a purpose, because I didn't know where my life was going. I had no idea, no clue. I didn't know what my next quote-unquote move was going to be, and I kept telling that to my friends. I'm like, I don't know what the next step is, but I need to make one soon because I'm getting old.
Okay, I can understand you don't know where your life is going, but why would you land your fucking life here? That's why I don't understand. It's like, yeah, we feel for you a little bit, but why you gotta go, why you, come on, dog, this shit, she got me up. That's why I feel like everything about her is low-key fake, bro. I don't know, because this shit don't make no sense, but at this point, man, it's like you gotta take it as legit, because how many phone calls is this? This is way too much. You know what I mean? It's way too much to be a prank, a practical joke. Writing a book, like, she's clearly not writing a book. That we can understand at this point. She's talking about how she's so glad her life ended up here. And I was like, what the hell? Like, with a prisoner? I could see if you were dating him before he went to prison, but like, what the I don't know. Morning, AG. What's up, Susie?
And I have a very big problem, by the way, about getting older. Just to let you know, I do. I like. It's funny. Like, I mean, I guess I'm lucky.
Hey, you're not that old, baby girl.
I know.
You're what, 26?
What?
We could say I'll take that. I will take that, man.
You are so beautiful. You could definitely tell people you were 26 and they would believe you. You could tell people.
Okay, I mean, we could. I mean, we're not showing any pictures, but I mean, she's not. We can't pass for 26, lady. I'm sorry. Maybe we could pass for like. Not 26, please. Come the fuck on. 26 is my age. Stop it.
Yeah. Well,
stop it.
I'm pretty sure if you
Get
told
some
people
help.
that they'd look at you and be like, "Wait, really?"
Well, that is usually what happens. Typically, what happens, yeah.
You know,
but you
people have actually mistaken me for Shonda's husband at times in the store.
Oh my God!
What in the fuck?
No, I wouldn't think that. Definitely not. Ew. That's a gross thought.
As you probably saw from, like, I guess, some of Shonda's older stuff before this whole thing, she looked young. I'll give her that much. But
no, I will give her that.
She didn't look you young. She didn't look young.
Well, I think that, honestly, because we're so close in age, me and her, I think she kind of has the same thing as me, where she doesn't look in her 40s either. Like, I mean, I hate her, but
I think it was also partially because of, you know, the height difference that she seemed younger than me.
How tall is she? Is she tall or short?
I think she's 5'5". Something
okay.
Like that.
She's like a half a foot taller than me almost. Yeah.
Only people who are incarcerated would already have a record of, like, tattoos or scars, right? On their,
in what? What
like
do you mean?
In the
Why won't baby girl go video chat? Nah, that's what I'm saying. And he brings it up right about now. They're about to bring it up. This is part of the piece I heard. He's gonna bring up like, yo, you know, we could video chat and we could talk and all this. Nope, she doesn't know how to do it. And what app again? And how do you do that again? And I just wish it was so easy. I was like, come on, man. Randy video chatted this boy like 15 times, bruh. Like, you can't video chat him one time so he could see your beautiful face, your 26-year-old face. Like, come on, be real with yourself. I hate me a person who is terrified of their age, bro. I mean, I get it, but I don't like when it's like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to start lying about that shit. Yeah, I'm 20. Meanwhile, I'm 35. Like, bro, chill the fuck out. Like, yeah, but she dug herself in her own hole, sending those pictures. I mean,
I read her file, and it said that there was, I think, a scar on one shoulder and a Playboy bunny tattoo somewhere.
On her?
On her.
Have you ever seen that? Is that true?
No, I haven't seen any tattoos on her. I thought she was completely tattoo-free.
I don't remember hearing anything about a tattoo. Honestly, if I did, I don't remember.
It may very well be on an area that's not for anyone's eyes. Definitely not mine.
And you said that you don't know who Helen and Faith are?
No, I don't. The only member I know is her.
She's a brother.
Her brother, David. My uncle David. And his wife, my Aunt Linda.
See, well, the thing is that they're saying that there were 4 siblings. It was I don't want to say your mom, Shonda, David.
Isn't that weird?
Helen and Faith are her sisters.
Isn't that
and
weird?
One of them,
4 siblings there, and
how would you not
4
know
siblings
about
for me? I don't know. She never really talked about her family. The only thing she ever really talked about was that.
What was her reasoning to you that she didn't talk to her family? If this stuff is real, like what did she tell you? I mean, I know about they said that she's had sexual assault and all this shit, but what was the reasoning? I mean, for her not to even tell you she has 2 sisters, that's fucking weird. Don't you find that weird? That would mean you have 2 aunts out there that you don't even know.
Yeah, I know.
And only one of them did an interview. The other one did not.
If I recall, Shonda went on the stand. AG invited when they got married. AG giving me a facial. Wait, what? Shit. The comments had me forgetting what I was gonna say. No. Like, no. Let me get out the fucking comments and say what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that when Shonda went to court, she low-key like disowned her family the same way. Like she didn't even, I don't even think she acknowledged she had sisters. She was like, yeah, no, I don't have any family. And oh, and then I have a sister, but we don't speak. But like the sister wasn't even in her brain a family member, because she was like, oh yeah, I don't have any family like that. And then she was like, oh yeah, I have a biological sister down in wherever the fuck. And but yeah, you could tell something happened in their relationship. I mean, I'm gonna let them say it. I'm not gonna break it, but something happened in the relationship to where it's like I understand why they don't talk. Let's continue.
The girl who says her name is Faith, I think. Not Faith. Is it Faith? No, it's Helen and what is it? Well, whatever it is, basically is the one that said that when they were teenagers. She said she's 2 years younger than Shonda. And that's the one who said that she miscarried because when Shonda was 19 and she was 17, your mom punched her in the stomach and she miscarried. That's what it said, like on this interview.
To be honest, I have no idea about any of that.
And what about like?
So Shonda punched her sister in the stomach and made her have a fucking miscarriage. Do you know the level of hate they probably have for one another? Or more so, just the level of hate that her sister has for bitch ass Shonda. That's crazy, bro. Imagine that. Your sister punched you in the stomach. And I mean, okay. It's not like your sister started fucking you up, punching you, and you had a miscarriage, right? It was like she wasn't aiming for your stomach. You're clearly pregnant. So that shows that you were aiming for the baby. Like, you know what I mean? That's like, that shows a different level of, oh, I wasn't just angry. Or it's not like, oh, I was just angry, so I started fighting you. You know, punched you in the face, you tripped over, you fell, you had a miscarriage. That is repairable. But the way it sounds like is like, you know, Shonda was mad and just socked her in the stomach. So, yeah, that's some evil shit. Shonda's been evil, bro. Look at that face. Look at that face. Been evil. From the beginning of time.
Her parents. Like, what's up with her parents, which would be your grandparents?
I think she said they're dead.
So you never knew them?
Never knew them. I never really knew anyone on her side of the family.
That is so interesting because you know what? They're in the process of trying to track down her father, they said. So that's really weird. I don't know. And, you know, for you, that's got to even be stranger because it's like you might have all this family that you don't even know exists.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, no, I didn't know if you knew, like with David, they said something on the media about that at some point they didn't get along.
That's fine.
And now, is he older or younger than her?
I think he's older. Last I checked, anyway. I mean, Shonda didn't have grays, but then again, I'm pretty sure she dyed her hair a lot.
Yeah, well, I don't have grays at all, so...
Yeah. I believe that, girl. With how you look in your photos, how could you have grays, girl?
I don't know. It's weird. Like when I grew my hair out into my natural hair color, which if you had gotten all your pictures, you would have seen it. With my natural hair color, basically, I hadn't grown my hair out to see what it looked like for years. And then when I dyed it black, and then I tried reversing it, and it fell out. I wanted to see. I was like, I want to see what my hair looks like. I want to see if I have gray hair yet. And so I grew it out. And luckily, knock on wood, no grays yet. So that's a good thing.
She's over here worried about gray hairs, bro. I guess that's more of a woman thing. I don't know. I guess guys don't really care about that as much, but it's like, bro, who cares? My husband's going to gray, and I love it. Very sexy. No, that's what I'm saying. A little salt and pepper ain't hurt nobody. My whole family is gray, so I'm definitely gonna be gray for 100%. I think both sides of my family go gray, so it is what it is, type shit.
I'm kind of hoping that I'm not set to transfer tomorrow so that I can video call with you Saturday, sexy.
I know. I mean, I have to figure out if I have to do it. Like, I can make the thing on there. Like, I can basically, no, this is how it works. To schedule it, yeah, you do have to do it 24 hours out. But then it doesn't tell me, though, like, if I need to download an app. Or I think I have to do it just directly from that site that I book it on, which is the jail site. Maybe you can kind of...
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with GTL1 and GTL2. At least that's
it is GTL.
Time and time again.
What's up, Jan? How you doing?
The person that you spoke to, or whoever, how many people you spoke to about the video things, did they have to go into a room with screens, or did they do it from their tablet?
There's actually a screen in the pod in the day room that not only...
So that must be what it is.
Yeah, that not only shows our at-home visits, but our professional internet and face-to-face professional visits. It'll show from what time to what other time.
Yeah, and it looked like it was basically it looked like a room. It was a white room, and it had it looked like little computer monitors basically. And there were
why does she give a fuck who sees her? That's the weird part. Why does she give a fuck? See, this is the part. This is where she's just finding excuses. When somebody wants to go out, or when just anything you don't want to do, you start finding the most random excuses. You could bring up oh yeah, family member sick, I gotta go help them out. I gotta go, they're sick, I gotta go bring them to health. I gotta make food for them. You just create random shit. That's what she's doing with the video calls. She doesn't want a video call. This is in territory that she's not willing to go into. So she's like, oh, so how's the room work? Are there monitors? Can people see me? Because, we might get sexual, Paul. I don't want people to see us. Maybe that's not the... Yeah, they're never going to video call. That's a fact. They are never going to video call. And they're never going to... And it's funny, they're never going to get married. And she's going to... Man, listen, come on now. Get married. My ass.
And so I didn't know.
That might be another jail. But...
You said she's looking for fame and a payday. How? What is she gonna do with this? How is this this is not even fame. This is just the second this topic dies, the name dies also. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how she could be searching for fame and fortune. How is that what's she gonna do? Everybody I just don't know. Unless she writes one hell of a fucking book of some information that we didn't know. And I'm already ruling that out. She's not writing a damn book.
Well, no, it was on the Muskegon jail website. So that's why I was wondering if you'd seen it. Or if that was just something totally, I don't know. But I got to make sure that...
I have no idea, baby girl.
Yeah. So every day when you wake up, is it just how do you get your mind through all this? How do you do it? How do you say, oh my God, I'm in this fucking place? So what do you tell yourself?
I don't really think about it. The first thing on my mind when I wake up is, I wonder if baby girl texts me.
Aww. I really hope that makes a difference, our love, in your life.
It very much does, baby girl.
And have you heard from that other girl?
No.
Okay. All right.
A couple of texts.
You have 1 minute left.
About it.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna transition to crying about him leaving. I swear, that's what happens next. But she was like, "Did you hear from that other girl?" Come on, oh my God! Because I think there's other than JoJo, there's another female who contacted Paul. This lady is so jealous, bro. If he ever existed on the outside world and was still going out with her, she would fuck him up. She would probably end up on the news. I'm not even lying. She would probably end up on the news because she would do some to that child for laughing around and joking around with some female. And you know how he likes to get rides from coworkers and shit, right? You know what I mean? Always getting little rides here and there. Don't let it be a female. Baby girl's gonna be weighing in there with the kitchen knife. Don't play with her. She's gonna have that kitchen knife ready for your ass. Baby girl never grew up. Her mentality is on point with his. I don't think so. I think she's an adult woman in her brain. I think she's a little immature, but I think she's a little immature, but I don't think she's at his level. Paul is actually like you know what I mean? She knows how to have sex. She knows how to pay bills. She probably understands taxes. Paul is a virgin. Okay. Paul doesn't understand anything to do with life in general. No taxes, no rent, no homeowners insurance, no nothing. He don't know shit. He don't know nothing. And on top of that, he has this like copy 3D, not 3D, but like this copied personality from Shonda. So there's a lot against Paul. There's a lot working against him. I'm gonna say. I feel like baby girl, even though she has like a hectic life, I think she definitely is an adult in the brain. She's just fucked up, you know. But let's continue. Paul sucks. I watch multiple channels, as you should.
Yeah. So, do you have? It's $4. It comes to $4 and change per call. That's what I figured out. Did I tell you that? I don't know if I told you that.
I had $3.76 on my account.
You only have $3.76 on your account?
Yeah, it's okay though. I can.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. I didn't have any other use for it at this point.
Okay, I just feel bad. I don't want to take away.
Were you
from your
able
other...
to fill your account back up?
I'm gonna do that. I have to do that when this call ends. I will
text me as soon as you're ready. I love talking to you. I love you so much.
I love you. I love you. I wish you could actually have pictures, like actual real pictures, in yourself.
I think there are ways to send them. I'd have to ask around.
Goodbye.
Be right back. Hey, sexy.
Hey, my sexy husband. How are you?
Okay, this is another run back. This is another run back right here. I think this is about to be a sexy call. Uh-oh. We might hear some sexy laughing and some sexy groaning. You never know, y'all. Love the channel, AG. Sorry I'm late. Had a meeting. What's up, Amanda Brown? Somebody said, "Oh, brother." All right, let's continue. Oh, shit. Hold on.
I love talking to you. I love you so much.
I love you. I love you. I wish you could actually have pictures, like actual real pictures, in yourself.
I think there are ways to send them. I'd have to ask around.
Goodbye.
Be right back.
Be right back.
Sexy.
Hey, my sexy husband.
Hey, sexy. That's a good start. It's a good start, y'all.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I missed you. I know we were apart for a few minutes.
I went up to my room to sit on my bed because this sitting place they have by the phones are hard-ass stools. A single hard-ass stool for one of the seats. The other doesn't have a seat.
Bro always is bitching about something like a goddamn diva. What is going on? He's always bitching about some shit. She told him since she was going to die first, she doesn't want him to remarry because it would mess up their marriage for eternity. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, ma'am. Listen, he's gonna be a 30-some-year-old. No, let's give him. He's gonna be a 40-some-year-old not able to remarry. Ain't that a bitch? If that ain't the most selfish shit I ever heard in my life, that's crazy. That's wild.
Oh, really? So when we're talking, you have to stand? Or, like, sit on a hard...
Yeah, and if I don't, put padding underneath it, because I have a really bony ass.
We didn't even know that, bro. See? Oh my God, the sexy laugh, guys, is so sexy, right? Some things we don't need to know, and that's something that's something you don't tell people. Yeah, I have a really bony ass. Like, what? How is that? Maybe that's a joke for. I don't even know who the joke is for, bro. Just some things you just don't need to tell people, bro. That's weird. I don't know, especially to your girl. I can see if you're with the boys and you're like, yeah, I can't sit there. My ass is too bony. Ha ha. Haha. But you're telling that to your fiance? Just like how he could put his legs behind his head? Just like how he could put his face into his crotch? That's, I don't know. It's just some things you just don't tell your lady.
Heard that story. Have you ever heard how some guys unintentionally sit on their own nuts and it hurts?
Oh my God, bro.
That's what if I had a man thingy, that's what I would be afraid of. Like so many different things, riding bikes, like anything.
Well, I'm pretty sure that my ass is a professional grade nutcracker.
What?
Oh God, no. That's gotta hurt. Ow. What do you mean?
I've done it with my own before. It's like,
oh my God, I would think that.
Bro, he gets no bitches ever. He gets 0 bitches. That's fucking hilarious.
It would be so annoying having something between my legs like there all the time. But I guess it's the same thing as having boobs. I guess probably the same concept. But when you sit, like, that's got to be a pain in the ass.
hey, boobs are easier though. You don't risk sitting on them.
Well, when I play pool, though, they get in my way. I like to play pool, even though I kind of suck at it. But I have to, you know how I do
my
it?
stick between your legs.
Ooh. Woo. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get comfy. Hold on. Lay down. The sun is in my face, and I'm gonna get a sunburn like in 5 minutes if I don't move. Okay. I am laying on my suit. I'm not sofa bed. Ooh, wow. You know what? Right above me, there's a deck above me. There's like a huge, well, 2 of them actually. 1, 2 big nests. Like there's like wasp nests. Yuck. Down south, there's bugs down here. Oh, you know what? I gotta tell you something real quick. I've gotten bitten by spiders here, poisonous spiders, like 3 times.
How do you get?
And one day I got out of the shower, and I felt just a burn on my arm, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I looked down.
Oh.
Instantly, there were 2 huge blisters, and I freaked out. I'm like, what is that? So I go to the doctor. It was a spider bite. And then last summer, I had on, do you know, like, those shorts? They're, like, short shorts, and they have, like, they're, like, from the 80s. They have, like, a stripe up the side.
I think I've heard of them.
You've probably seen them before. You just don't know it. But basically, I had on these really short shorts, right? Because it was hot. And I was sitting outside, and my thighs, I was, right below my, I felt something. I felt something stinging my thighs. I'm like, what is that? So I spread my legs open, and there was a spider between my legs, and it actually it left scars.
How do you get bit by a spider so many times? Like, I don't know, but she is one giggly one. She's a giggly girl, ain't she? You know what I noticed about her? She'll laugh about anything. Like one time, Paul told her that a guy got fucked in his cell against his will, so we know what that word is. And she was like, see, that's the stuff I worry about, Paul. It's like, what the fuck? That would be so disgusting to me, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Basically, I guess been squished in my thighs, so it just kept repeatedly, like, whatever they'd be biting me. And, yeah, so that kind of sucked. That's an interesting scar, but you can tell that it's from a spider because you can see like where the fangs were. But yeah, I can tell you that.
I have this scar on the side of my left elbow from when I was working at at Arby's. It was a little while after I had turned 18, and they were letting me work the back line, food prepping, making food and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And we had shut down for the night, and I was cleaning the meat slicer. I had moved the thing that kept the beef warm out of the way so that, I wouldn't risk hitting it. It was off, so it was cooling down, but it was still pretty hot. Mm-hmm. I went to change angles to get a better angle at cleaning, and I felt this sear.
Oh.
Just a bare tap to that thing, and yeah. Next day, I went to the doctor, and they said the burn was 2nd degree near 3rd.
This motherfucker. He went to the hospital for a fucking burn. Listen, I got burn here. Look at that. That's a nice little fresh burn. What is that? 2nd degree? What is that? And then I got one right here. This was definitely, hold on. This one, hold on. This one was definitely like 2nd degree. You see that little dark spot? Like, I think when black people get burned, they get darker. I think when white folks get burned, they get lighter. But that shit burned like a motherfucker. Man, I'm burnt. All I'm trying to say is, these little surface burns, why are we going to the hospital, bro? Get the ointment. You work in a kitchen. They have the little box right there. You put the ointment on and you keep working. Man, this kid is a bitch, bro. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, and he works. The thing is, I'm saying the reason he's such a bitch is that he works in a kitchen. Everybody gets burned. Like, you get burned every day, bro. Little splatters of grease and shit. Like, what are you talking about? You work in a fucking kitchen. You get burned. He went to the hospital. That shit is actually insane. I don't even understand.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and it actually managed to get to one of my nerves. And that spot is, well, I could pinch it over and over again and feel nothing.
My poor baby. Burns hurt. I've gotten burned before. Burns really, I mean, like, I remember, like, I didn't know that, like, for example, like with the gas stove, like, if you put your hand in there, the top of it is always hot. And I used to have a gas stove, and one time I went to open it, and my mom used to keep the pan sometimes, like, in the oven. And so I went to them out, and the top of my middle finger on my left hand, it's still there. It's still scarred. It hit the top of the, I guess, like, the top of, I should say, the oven. And I didn't realize, even though the oven was off, that it would be hot. And it, like, blistered immediately. I was like, ow, like, burns, definitely.
I bet you she didn't go to the hospital.
Die. And then they say the second worst way to die is drowning. Like, those are the two worst ways to die, burning and drowning. But you want to know what I have on my bucket list?
What?
I don't know if I've told you this. I may have. I don't know if I did. Shark diving. I want to go shark diving.
Yeah.
Would you do that? In a cage, of course.
Yeah.
Not, like, free.
Yeah,
but,
like,
like,
together. Oh, that would be both, thrilling and romantic, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, that's the whole thing.
Wait,
It's
what?
that they're risque.
What'd she say? Something diving? What'd she say, guys? Shuck diving? I can't stand this lady's voice. What did she say? I didn't understand that. I work in the food service. My arms are so scarred. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is he talking about? You can't go into the food industry and not fucking... Oh, she said shark diving? Thank you, Vanessa. Shark diving? What the fuck? Man, if that ain't some I don't know what to do with myself shit right there. What do we do? Watch the sharks or we shoot the sharks? Like, what are we doing with the sharks? Not me, guys. Okay, so she wants to go shark diving. Cool.
But yet, and you know what? This is the thing where people go wrong with shark diving. Like, people, like, they'll think, like, say, like, a shark comes at them, right? And then the shark's head is, say, makes it into the cage. The only reason, it doesn't necessarily mean that the shark's going to attack them, because sharks can't swim backwards. So if they accidentally get themselves into a, whether it's a cage or anything underwater, they don't have the ability to, like, back up to get themselves out. They have to wiggle themselves, basically.
I've actually heard that sharks there's a way to actually put a shark into a sort of factory reset mode.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
look at Paul. Imagine Paul down there trying to put a fucking great white in factory reset mode. Like, yeah, put your hand on top of his nose and, man, all you'll see is a pool of blood. Crazy, yeah. Go ahead and try to put that great white in fucking factory reset mode. I like to see it happen.
If you rub its nose for
See?
a while, you can disrupt the sense.
What did I tell you? You rub its nose for a while, bro. Yeah, go try that. Go try that with that monster of the sea. See what happens.
Sensory organ there, and it'll literally go into this. I think it's called catatonic immobilization.
ooh.
and I've seen that people are literally able to like point the thing on its nose downward in the water.
Tectonic immobilization.
See, that's so cool. I wish that I could have became something like I didn't even like know like some career like when I was young and graduated high school. Like I didn't even know. Like if I could go back in time, you know what I would have done? I would have become a forensic psychologist because that is what my dream career would be in my life. It's forensic psychology because like especially like with serial killers and stuff, like to get into the minds of serial killers, like for example, and to see or like those people, I'm sure you've heard about them, like that you've relived in. No, not like you. Your situation is very different.
I like that. Back that up. He was like me. Come on, you know exactly what type of time this lady is on. Exactly. She's into serial killers. There you go. She's like, I want to get into the mind of like serial killers. She kind of showed her hands right there. That's what I think that is. She's just like a crime nut. She likes crime so much that she wants to like live it, be with it, like, you know, marry it, fuck it. That being Paul. You know what I'm saying? Nah, she's one of them people. It's like, I enjoy a good interrogation and hearing some crazy shit. But she takes it to another level. I feel like she takes that shit to another level, bro. She's probably a member. Probably. I mean, how couldn't she be?
That is what my dream career would be in my life. It's forensic psychology because, like, especially like with serial killers and stuff, like to get into the minds of serial killers, like for example, and to see. Or like those people, I'm sure you've heard about them, like that you've relived in. No, not like you.
Like me.
Your situation is very different.
Yes, but you could probably at least help me out. Like,
well, yeah.
Forensic psychologist wife.
Oh my God, bro.
That you know, because to me, the mind, like it, I would love to study it. I think that would be so fascinating.
That's what she's doing.
And yeah, of course, before I knew you. That, you know, of course I wondered what through your mind, you know, yeah. So, there's a little doggy outside walking. It's so hot, the tree in front of me. You know what? I was thinking, you probably think this is really cheesy, but I'm weird. So, I love spring better than any other season because that's when everything comes back to life. And the tree in front of me.
Everything wakes up from this.
Bro, stop trying to make it romantic. You know how he stops? He's like, yes, where everything wakes up from the, like, bro, shut the fuck up. It's spring. It's pretty much it. Baby Hurl. I swear that you guys been repeating that name over and over. Baby Hurl. That's a crazy name. OMG, he knows how messed up he is. No, come on. You don't think it doesn't cross his mind that she's just talking to him because he's some psycho kid who murdered his brother? That's the whole gimmick. That's the whole like push. That's the whole drive of this woman. And he knows that. Like, come on. People know when things are wrong deep down most of the times. Paul knows that. That's why he listened to JoJo and he brought it up and she got so mad that, oh, she's trying to tear us apart. It's because it was hitting home, wasn't it?
Winter.
Yeah, because I do get like, you know, like some people get like they feel different mentally with seasons. Like when it's fall, as beautiful as fall is, and this is why I wanted to change our wedding to summer, because in fall, as beautiful as it is, it also makes me very sad. Everything starts to die.
G, why are you making Shonda stare at us?
You know, and
summer, everything is basically at its peak.
And if we get married in Michigan, it's not going to be as hot as here. Right? I don't think it will be. Is it hot there?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It might. To be honest, I don't think I've seen too many days where it's over 100 degrees. I'm pretty sure even in May, Lake Michigan is ice cold.
Yeah. Because you guys get snow there. I saw it on the thing when your mother was in port. And I saw it was snowing pretty heavy. So now when you went to court, is the court that you went to, right, is it part of the, like you said, I think you told me yesterday, if I understood it correctly, that it's next door to where you are, right?
Yes, the courthouse is next door to us.
So, like,
At
when you
least
left
you only
court
have
or when
one
you go
row
to
of
court,
teeth.
like, they literally just, like, you walk there, like, are you able to walk there? Is that how it works?
We technically go through a sort of, I guess you could call it an underpass. This jail is connected to the old, shut down, and all but the first level of our, what's the term?
I'm not listening to you speaking of that.
Yeah. They're not allowed to. No, they're not to be entered.
Okay.
You know, because
So it still exists,
and all
though.
sorts of. Yes, they haven't. I don't think they've torn it down, but they still use the bottom, the first level, for a sort of holding area for those who are going to court.
Got ya. So when you had to go to court, did you have to go there, like, super early, or did they, like, literally just come and get you, like, right before?
They were a little late, but yeah, they woke me up.
Yeah, I was just curious how that whole, like, procedure works, you know?
Yeah, yep.
I want to know everything
down there,
that
and
you've seen.
you'll be there for a little bit, and then they take you up to court. Then once court is done, they take you back down.
What I want to know is why do they put leg shackles on you?
They don't put leg shackles on me.
Or whatever those things are. I don't know what they are.
See ya, everyone. What's up, Ann? Ann's out of here. See you later, Ann.
Shackles. It's got a chain that wraps around the entire body to keep the hands from going too far from the body.
I was watching you when you were on the stand the first time.
Uh-huh.
When you were, there for your mother's case, well, Shonda's case. And you looked like you were uncomfortable with those things on your arms.
Very.
It's like,
one of them was in a very awkward position constantly.
yeah, it looked uncomfortable. And the face you made like you were uncomfortable. It's like, poor guy. Poor baby. I didn't even know you yet. But yeah, I was curious, like, why they did that to you and how come she was able just to go in there with normal clothes and all that.
I don't understand it either. The girl, I don't.
She went in there with normal clothes because that's the procedure of a trial. You were just a witness, so you're in jail. You go in there with your jail attire. Shonda is, what is it? Guilty until proven innocent? No, innocent until proven guilty, right? So she was in there with regular clothes with her ugly ass pigtails. So that's he's acting like, they're both acting like they don't understand this. Like, have you never seen a court case? And I mean, baby girl, she should be a pro at this shit. She should understand that you're given the opportunity to wear what they call street clothes. That's why she had that. Like, come on now.
So she doesn't have to be, I'm thinking, so she doesn't have to be shackled, but she's a bigger threat than I am.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's my point. Like, what's up with that? And I saw the anger, the hatred, or whatever it was.
Oh, it just crossed my mind. You might be a nurse or something. She said a hospitalist. Yeah, that'll get you. I have a friend. He's off like 3 days a week, but he works like insane shifts, and he's a nurse. This shit does not sound. Listen, that sounds like delirium. That sounds like straight delirious movement to me. But y'all strong. Shout out my medical industry people out there, man. I know it's a lot of you guys in here. That shit, y'all stronger than me. Shit. And I thought I was strong.
Every time you looked at her, I was like, good for him. Like, I was your champion and your number one person, even when you didn't know it. Before you even knew who I was.
My gorgeous, sexy wife.
Oh,
One minute left.
Oh, baby. I just want to come there and just, like, hang out with you and, like, hang out and hug and watch TV. And
I know, baby girl. So do I. So much.
I want us to have a normal life. I want to fight for that.
We will
keep fighting
soon.
for that.
I promise.
Okay. I hope so. I'm not going anywhere, but I want to be able to do the simple things,
Yep.
I'm not going anywhere, but yeah, see, if you hear your girl start talking like that, she might be going somewhere, big dog. I'm not going anywhere, but I still need affection and attention. She might have gone somewhere already, for all you know. Doesn't she live with another man or was living with another? Come on now. Living in the house with a quote unquote monster, but at the same time he can't get phone calls from other psycho women. I don't see. It doesn't sound fair to me.
They have to be able to let us kiss after we get married. I mean, just a peck or something. I mean, you're going to be my husband.
If I can come down there so we can have conjugal visits, I will, baby girl. In a heartbeat, I promise.
So how are we going to find that out?
I'll ask as soon as I get to quarantine after I've informed you that I'm there.
Okay, that would be amazing. Could you imagine? Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from...
That just cut them the fuck off.
So wrapped around your finger right now. You have no idea.
Yeah, it's me wrapped around yours, too.
Wow.
I think I could escape if I wanted to, and I don't want to.
Thank you, Carolyn. Big shout outs to Carolyn.
Escape, please, never again.
Love.
Never again. Never. It's us together.
Us.
Ride or die, baby.
Forever.
Oh my God.
Forever and ever and ever. And I don't care if we're known as the craziest couple on the planet. We're crazy and love each other, and that's what matters.
I just realized I might be causing an echo.
I will always love you. Always.
I'll always love you, baby girl.
And I want to say I do so that they can say Mr. and Mrs. Ferguson.
Yeah.
Do most places even do conjugal visits anymore? From Stephanie. They apparently, apparently they don't, especially in the Muskegon County or whatever. But Paul, I forgot what facility he got transferred to. But certain facilities, well, I understand, allow it in special circumstances. So, I don't know if they would let them consummate a marriage. That sounds a little, that just sounds like, I don't know. We'll find out. I'm sure if there's anything that surfaces, we'll find out about it. But again, I don't think they're even going to get married. Like at all.
Let us make love on our wedding night.
They better. What do you do if they don't? They better. Paul just be talking, bro. He just be talking.
If I could get myself transferred down there, what'll happen.
I lay it usually on my left side, I think. Let me think. How do I lay? I lay typically, I guess sometimes I flip over, but usually on my left side is how I fall.
I usually lay on my left side, like I said, with that double joint in my right shoulder. It's like laying on, just like, woken up with my arm numb.
But then, that works though, right? So if you're laying, let me think, because if I'm laying on my left side and you're laying on your left side.
Well, maybe we can try and match up our schedules.
We definitely would. And it's funny because, like,
he always brings up his deficiencies. Like, I guess being double jointed isn't a deficiency, but it's like, okay, for example, I've been in a few relationships, I have a double jointed thumb. I could like pop it out, pop it back in. See that? You see that? That's the first time I've ever told anybody that, ever, other than like a male friend where I was trying to do so. Like any female I've ever been around, none of them are like, how many girlfriends since high school? Well, let's just say a few, right? No, none of them have seen that from me. No, they don't even know I'm double jointed. Like like how does that even come up? Like, oh yeah, my shoulder's super double jointed, so I have to sleep this way because like, bro, what the like, who gives a fuck? My daughter has a double jointed thumb. Yeah, it's really weird. I figured out I could do it. I thought I broke it one time because like I slammed my hand against some shit and my thumb like went backwards, but I didn't break it. I just popped it back in, and maybe I broke my thumb and now it's double jointed, but all I know is I could pop it out. I could pop it in and out at will. So if you handcuff me, see, that's the good thing too. If you handcuff me, I'm pretty sure I could get out of a handcuff because of my thumb. But see, that's a secret weapon. Come on now. You can't tell them everything, bro. He's so weird. It's the weirdest shit ever. Telling girls about your double jointedness. What the fuck?
You out of there because we are going to get you out of there.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I'm like, how cool would it be to work together? But because of our attraction to each other, I don't even know if I'd be able to function at work if you were there.
Pass me in the halls and just be like, you, me, bedroom, now. Yes, ma'am. That would be my instantaneous reply. Just, yes, ma'am.
I just realized, like, this is our last call because it's almost 11.
Yeah, I
No.
know the girl.
So when am I able to talk to you again tomorrow night?
Yeah, if I'm here, which hopefully I am, I'll text you in the morning.
I wish that we could find out today. If we could find out today, then I would schedule a video thing, but there's no way for you to do
If you
that,
could find
right?
out today, I'd schedule a video thing. Why don't you just schedule the video thing? Why don't you just schedule it just in case? If you found out today, I'd schedule the video thing. Like, man, see, Paul can't see her fucking bullshit, but I can see it. I see it all over. Nah, but let me back that up. You see how she's like, oh yeah, if you would let me know, I could probably schedule a video call. That's the talks of someone who's never gonna call you. Please.
I call because it's almost 11.
Yeah, I know the girl.
And then
So
wait.
what
One
am
more
I-
thing. She waits until the day before he gets transferred to call him. That just shows she's just trying to make it seem like she put an effort in. But in reality, she's not getting on no video call. You got me fucked up. She's not doing no video call. Waited until the day he's leaving. Insane.
Talk to you again tomorrow night?
Yeah, if I'm here, which hopefully I am, I'll text you in the morning.
I wish that we could find out today. If we could find out today, then I would schedule a video thing, but there's no way
You're
for
funny,
you to do that,
Adriana.
right? They just come?
No, they just come.
Oh, no.
I could probably ask one of the guards that'll be doing rounds and see if, the quote-unquote meat wagon is coming around tomorrow.
Yeah, try to find out if you can.
Yeah, I definitely
really
will be.
I want to
And if it turns out that it is, that you'll be the first one I contact when I get to Jackson. You'll be the first one I text to let you know, hey, this is what's happening.
That's gonna be sucky for if it's a couple days or something. I've never had a day without you in my world, so this is the first
I
day.
know, baby. Hopefully, at least in the quarantine, there's limiting on the phone calls.
What do you sleep in there, by the way?
Are you really
say
single?
always
I find
sleep
that hard
in
to
your
believe.
clothes on, so what do you
Yeah,
sleep
no.
in?
I sleep in my...
I work too much. Girls don't like that. Girls don't like that I work too much. So that's the problem.
boxers and my long john bottoms. I take off my socks and my long john top and my blues.
Oh my god, that's so fucking sexy.
I can actually, if I do it just right,
Okay.
because it's got the snap. If you've seen the video, you've got the snaps.
Oh, I've seen your
Hang
videos.
on. Listen for a second.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
That was me popping open every snap, and it's with a single tug.
Oh, that could be so much fun. We're gonna have to get you some blues for when you're out of there.
What the fuck?
I'm guessing from my TikTok videos, you saw my my stripper pants.
Ugh.
Oh, I've seen everything, baby. I watch your videos. That's what keeps me going.
I've seen everything, baby. I watch everything. That's what keeps me going. That's scary. If a girl told me that, I'd be like, oh, damn, baby, that's so cute. That's so sweet. Blocked. Block her number. Change my address. The fuck you talking about? You watch all my TikToks. That's what keeps you going.
Is to see you moving around. That's why it's so important for me to have video time with you, because that makes it so much more real. If I can actually look in your eyes and you tell me that you love me and all that stuff, and yeah, it's going to make it all the more real. And I'm so excited that I really did some digging around to figure out what to do. And $10 for half an hour is nothing. That's cheaper than some of the other ways that we communicate.
So why don't you just do it? She's talking about how cool it would be if they started communicating. She's so full of shit. She's stuffed with shit, bro. Full of shit.
If you think about it, well, it's about the same as a phone call for half an hour, approximately, I guess.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Randy made phone calls from jail. They released. Randy made like 5 phone calls to him, and that's probably not even all the phone calls. That's probably just all the phone calls the prison decided to give to the public. You know what I'm saying? So I'm laughing my ass off. My husband's like you watching AG again. Hey, doing our little thing during the week. You gotta stay active in the community out
No, we're
here.
going to see each other face to face within these next few days. If you don't get transferred, absolutely. I would book it today, but like I said, I don't want to book it and then you get transferred and I lose $10 because I'd rather save the money for future phone calls with you and stuff like that. So, I would do anything.
I love you so much, baby girl, and I miss you. I wish I was there with you.
What can we do? What can we do to take the power? I'm going to start, what I'm going to do research on when we hang up?
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing called the power of, hold on, I'll tell you. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. It's called the power of, basically what it means, law of attraction, that's what it is. Law of attraction. Law of attraction is having to fully believe in something in order to make it happen.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you have access to there, but if you can find anything on it, read it, because we need to really practice that. Because
one thing about the law of attraction, you always hear that from the deadbeat person who never wants to do any fucking work. It's like, yes, I'm a manifesting. Yes, queen, manifest. It's like, okay, I believe in that too, but you gotta put the fucking work in. The people who are just out here saying, "Oh yeah, I manifest this," and they're not doing shit about it, and they're just waiting for things to come to them, this shit's not gonna work out, bro. It's just not. You have to manifest while you're working to it. So in his case, she's like, "Oh, you gotta manifest good thoughts of getting out of jail." You could just go ahead and throw that away, because at the same time, you can't change reality. You're in jail for 30 plus years, buddy. So I just find it funny when she says, like, yeah, we have to practice the law of attraction. We have to attract it to us. Like, yes, but at the same time, you have to work toward it. And there's no way you can work toward that. You're just in jail. What are you going to do? Be a good inmate? You still got 30 years. You know what I mean? With the perfect, most ideal inmate, you're still waiting 30 years. So get over it. The only thing I could say is maybe she could mean like for his appeal. Law of attraction for the power of attraction for the appeal, but I still don't see that ever happening.
Basically, the energy that we put out into the world, the atmosphere, is what the outcome will be if we both believe it hard enough. And I'm not going to live this life never being able to love you in the full capacity.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to cry right now.
I.
I'm really starting to tear up because I know now I have to hang up with you, and this is really hard for me. It's getting harder and harder.
It's hard for me, baby girl. But I want you to know that I'm always here. You can text me anytime. And while, there are times where I sadly can't respond, I will respond as soon as I can. You know I will, baby girl.
I know, but now you're going to go away.
I'm not going away. I will talk to you soon. I will be back.
I will talk to you soon.
I
will be back.
It's okay, baby girl. I get it. Trust me. I've had some hard times with that as well. When I was a kid, it was always shy to go to late
He has
night
blue balls
Bible
now.
studies because, I was very clingy to my father. One day I actually wouldn't let him go. He drove me home instead. But
now you can be clingy to me for the rest of your life.
yes, baby girl. For the rest of our life.
Our life together.
Congrats on almost 22K subs. Hey, we're almost there. We're on the road to 30K at this point. You know what I'm saying? We're on the road to 30.
To make this happen, and I'm going to start crying now, and this is horrible. And
Not playing when it comes to AG. I appreciate you, Jim. You have no idea, like big time.
I not have to hear your voice for the rest of the day.
I know, baby girl. How about this? I'll see if trays are out in the hall, and if they're not, I'll give you another call. Okay?
Okay. I don't like being away from you. I don't want to be away from you anymore.
I don't want to be away from you anymore, baby girl.
The only
way we can work through all of this, though, is if we do it together.
You promise
together, we are unbreakable, unstoppable.
Okay, and you'll never let anybody talk bad about me again?
Ever.
Okay.
They try, and they will lose a friend.
I just want you to know that it's us. Like, we're together. We're one. Like, you have to believe that.
We are one. Oh my God.
We're going to make this law of attraction work.
So the son will leave the father and go with his wife, and the two will become one flesh.
What?
You're making me cry. I love you so much.
He's so dead ass about it too. The two will become one flesh. What is he reading? The Bible or something? What is he reading? The King James version of, like, what is he? It's like some Shakespeare shit he's trying on there.
Right.
Listen to this.
I just want you to know that it's us. Like, we're together. We're one. Like, you have to believe that. If we're going to make this law of attraction work,
so the son will leave the father and go with his wife, and the two will become one flesh.
Yo, this kid, man, this kid is such cringe. That is crazy. And the two will become one flesh. It's the exhale for me. It's always that fucking exhale that he does when he says something deep, quote unquote deep, that he hits a nice little, like, that shit was deep. I had to get that off my chest. Fucking weirdo.
You're making me cry. I love you so much.
I love you so much, Paul. Oh my God.
And I always will. You and I, we may not be physically married. We may not have that piece of paper. But in mind and soul and heart, we already are. You are already my amazing, beautiful, incredible wife. And I will always be there for you, my love.
I love you so much. Nobody's ever spoken to me the way you talk to me. It's beautiful. And it's like, it's almost cruel that I can't even be with you. I just want to hold you.
Oh my God, bro.
Soon we can hold each other. Soon we can touch, we can kiss.
I just never forget about you.
I will never forget about you. How could I forget about someone who made me feel so alive, so amazing, who accepted me for who I was and didn't want me to change a thing about myself?
Nothing. It wouldn't be
No one has ever been like you. I've never had anyone like you. Never met anyone like you.
I'm here. I've never.
Not even my own family. They didn't understand me. They didn't accept that I had flaws. And
you said guys are laughing in the back. Yeah, that is what's happening, right? People are low. Well, imagine Paul curled up in the corner like, baby, I love you so much. Our life will be eternal and we'll be together as one flesh. Like, I would be over there in the corner like, yo, you good, bro? Are you good, fam? Like, Jesus. That shit is tough, bro. He is going off right now. Like, he's really spitting right now. He's like, he's spewing that heart out. That shit is insane. Let's continue.
That we're different, like you do.
I don't care about your flaws because we're all flawed. Everybody's flawed.
Everybody's flawed. Everybody has their flaws. What are humans without them?
And you
have 1 minute left.
No, I don't want.
Oh, cry about it.
Calm down. Take a deep breath for me, okay, baby girl? I will check to see if they're out in the hall. If they're not, I will immediately call you back. I promise.
I know. It's hard. It's really hard.
We'll have another 15 minutes to talk, okay?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get emotional.
I feel like even Paul is getting tired of her. Take a deep breath, baby girl. Come on now. Relax. It's like either he's tired of her or he feels like the big man, which I think is the second option. He feels like the big man who's comforting his woman, his 47-year-old woman, who he knows nothing about, doesn't know how to please her, doesn't know how to do anything like that. That shit. Like, imagine Paul having sex with this 47-year-old woman, inexperienced, don't know shit. Like, that's going to be some of the most trash sex ever. That's just going to be ass. It's going to be terrible. Like, but I feel like that's the whole kink about it. She has all the control over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can show him this and I can control and I can do that. So it's a little filthy feeling, but I feel like that's the angle she's pushing.
I haven't had a bond like this. I haven't either. I've been trying so hard because I worry that if I cry while you're crying, it's going to make it so much harder for us both.
I know.
So I have to be strong for you, just as you've been strong for me.
Yeah. And I love you if we get disconnected.
This is a prepaid collect call from...
Hey, you.
Hey. Hi. I was just sitting here. I didn't know if you were going to call back or not, so I was just sitting here.
Probably one of the guys in your set that they don't normally bring trays around until about 15 minutes after. So if the guards are sticklers, I may have to worry about them telling me to get off the phone because they're about to cut them off, which is just a bunch of stupid bull. So far, I haven't encountered too many.
I have to focus. I have to try to focus on the future, you know?
Focus on the positives, baby girl. I love you, and we're together. And it feels amazing, doesn't it?
It does. It feels so good. That's why I'm saying that we can't leave this world without being together.
Of course. Being together in every aspect.
I know. But I'm going to stick around no matter what, I promise.
I believe you, and I will always be by your side, my beautiful wife.
That's why I wanted you to hear that song, Him and I, because he even talks about, like, because, you know, they weren't able to...
I loved it, baby girl. I loved it. It's the perfect description of us.
Yeah, and if you get a chance, whenever you can, see if they have a song that's by Julia Michaels.
Oh, God.
And that was the one that I was quoting. Hold on, I'll actually read it to you. Hold on, let me pull it up. I'm going to read it to you. I want you to hear this.
Do people just read song quotes to each other, or is this like a jail thing? I don't know. It's a little I don't know, it's a little weird to me. Like do people just read song lyrics to each other? You guys let me know. You guys let me know. I don't personally do it, but I just might not know what's going on.
Hold on, I'm just pulling it up on my phone.
Never met nobody.
Oh my God.
Like you.
Yay.
Had
You didn't
friends
sing to me
and I've
today.
had buddies. It's true, but they don't turn my tummy.
You hear how he's trying to fluctuate that tone a little bit. It's true. He's trying to do that little this shit is so fucking cringy. Hold on, let's back it up. Encore. Back it up. Back it the fuck up.
Read it to you. Hold on, let me pull it up. I'm gonna read it to you. I want you to hear this. Hold on, I'm just pulling it up on my phone.
Never met nobody.
Listen to it.
You.
Yay.
Had
You didn't
friends
sing to me
and I've
today.
had buddies.
Uh-huh.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
They don't turn my tummy the way you do. I've never met nobody like you.
Like you.
You're never not on my mind.
This shit is terrible, bro. I don't know how she can't start fucking... I don't know how she's actually listening to this. And if she says she's crying, that's not crying. She's laughing. Because I swear to God, you're going to hear this shit. Oh, my God, I'm crying, Paul. I'm just crying. Shut the fuck up. Oh, my God.
I can't remember the rest of it, but
I love when you sing to me. You make me cry.
See?
I hope they're happy.
She's just laughing at him. You make me cry. I'm crying, Paul. She's laughing. I guess laughing kind of sounds like crying if you don't pay attention, you know? If it's just over the phone, she's laughing. Come on now. My ears are pretty. So, A just posted tomatoes. That's fucking hilarious.
Happy tears. I don't want to
tears,
see you in pain. I hate seeing you hurting.
No, they're happy tears. When you cry to me, like, I don't know all of the songs. Like, there was one, I have to, like, I want to basically, what I'm trying to say is I want to save them all into my library.
This shit is
I
hilarious.
actually made a list of the songs that I do have that make me think of you.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's like I want to do that. So the song that it's called "If You Need Me" by Julia Michaels. And I'm just gonna read the words to you. I can sing, but I'm shy to sing. Like when you're around me, I'll sing. But so the words I'm just gonna read.
Hold on. Dude, what's with her story, quote unquote, about two spiders biting her in the cooter? What's she trying to say? Even the spiders want her cooter? What the fuck? I spread my legs and looked down and saw some blisters. Yeah, sounds a bit more. Sounds. What's up, Sandra? That sounds a bit more serious than a spider bite. If a girl told me she opened her legs up and saw some blisters, I'd be like, good to know. Very good to know. I appreciate your honesty. That's how I would say. That's how I respond to her. Blocked. Hey, I don't play around with that block button. That block button gives you life, bro. It gives you peace. Fuck all that extra shit. Someone said herpes.
Okay. It says, I wish I could fix it. I wish I knew what to say. But everything feels like a lie these days. Don't know how not to feel that way. They're reaching for a reason, but it's all going to be okay. And then it says, but if you need me, I'll be right there. When you're dreaming all your nightmares, I'll come to tackle the monsters. I'll find where they hide in the nighttime. If you need me, I'll be there. When you're happy, when you're scared, I can still be your shoulder. I'll be by your side even if I'm not next to you. And then it says, have I got too caught up on the you and me thing? Well, I'm hoping not, because I love what we've got. Out of sight don't mean out of mind. Not in your space, but you're still in mine. Hope you don't think I could leave you like that. Because if you need me, I'll be right there. And that song, like,
I think she said the name.
To you. If you don't get out of there, that you just have to know that's gonna be me. I'll be there with you, even if I'm not beside you.
I know, girl. I promise, though, that we are going to do our best to make sure that does not happen.
Just reading those lyrics.
I want to be with you, to spend every moment of my life with you, to wake up with you,
you only
fall asleep with you, to spend. Exactly. We only get one life. And if we waste it, what?
No, Paul, you don't understand. You've wasted yours. It's like you've played your last card and you lost, dog. It's like we only get one life, and if you waste it, that's bad. That's really bad, Paul. It is. It really is, and you've wasted it. And I don't know what the fuck she's doing with hers. Over here wasting it herself, like. Go do something else. Like, go fishing. Go to a lake and go fishing. Stop thinking about a guy. Think about yourself and go fishing. Shit. Spend that money on some fly bait. You know what I mean? Have a good ass time. I don't know. Do what you do, but this shit is not it. Calling a fucking prisoner. That's not it, bro. Happiness could be a whole bunch of other things. Anyways.
What was the point of even living?
I know, and I've been waiting my whole life for somebody like you, and I thought it was...
Yeah, shout out my fishers out there.
Anymore. I thought it was just done. And that's why
you found me. We found each other.
That was the best decision I ever made, was to figure out how to find you. And I don't know, it was like, when I decided to do it, like, there was just...
Coochie fly bait.
Something in me that was drawing me to you so bad, and I couldn't explain it or understand it because I never felt that way about anybody before.
Yeah.
And
I remember the feeling. I remember the feeling, and I know it every time I talk to you. This amazing.
And I know that
feeling so alive, so happy.
Yeah. You're my light. Like, the sun shining right now can't even compare to the light that you bring into my world. My life has been horrible.
For you, both of our lives have been horrible.
I know.
You've had, the thing is, you've had worse in the aspect of romance. So the worst that you almost gave up, but now you have me.
I
will make your every dream come true. I will celebrate every anniversary, every birthday. I will make you feel loved and cherished. To love and cherish, those are part of the vows. To have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and health. And even in death, I will not be apart from you.
Just don't be with anybody else. I'm going to die first probably because I'm older, but don't cheat on me because I'll still be there with you.
I promise you that.
Don't cheat on me. This lady said, oh my, have you guys seen the Key and Peele episode where his wife is dying and she's about to die, and she's like, just one more thing, and he's like, anything, baby, anything, I love you. She was like, don't remarry. Just promise me that. Do you promise? And he kind of looks at her like, that shit is insane, bro. She literally told this man, when I die, don't cheat on me. Not don't get remarried. Don't this and that. She said, when I die, don't cheat on me. That pretty much shows you the brain chemistry of what we're dealing with, y'all. It's a mental case. It's a mental one. It's not gonna end well. Word vomit.
When you were gone, you only have one soulmate. Who could ever compare to you?
I'm gonna die first, probably.
And you know the funny thing about Paul is he's gonna be fucking on anybody who takes him the second she's gone. Do you think Paul of all people is loyal? Mm-mm.
Because I'm older, but don't cheat on me because I'll still be there with you.
I promise you that I will never cheat on you.
Yeah, just don't cheat on my dead corpse.
You only have one soulmate. Who could ever compare
yes,
to you?
Baby, yes.
Because it would ruin our eternity together. And you know what? Anytime I ever said that to anybody, even like friends, they thought I was absolutely insane. They're like, how do you expect if you're married and someone dies for that person, don't you want that person to be happy? And I'm like, no, because if you're soulmate, if you do that, then it destroys the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
For what?
Exactly.
Destroy.
You know, like for what? Just to not be alone? No, if you died, even today, God
I'd rather be alone in life than away from you in death.
Oh no, she's actually. That is word vomit right there. What is she talking about? She said that it's going to disrupt their eternity. Were we like the Egyptians and we're wrapping people up as mummies and shit now? Like, what the fuck? We believe in eternity together forever? Like, come on now. This shit is so weak. That's not how it works. No religion in the world says, well, oh no, I can't say that. But it just, make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. They're going to be together. It's going to ruin their eternity. So what? They're going to meet back after they die, right? They're going to meet up, and they're going to continue their eternity. Those two spirits are going to find each other again. And nah, please. She's dead ass about this. He can't cheat on her when she dies because it will ruin their eternity. Come on now. Catch up, guys. Catch up.
I want to wake up and have you be the first thing that I see.
And I want all of that. I want to cook you breakfast in bed. I want to give you all the love in the world.
You're everything.
I want to give you gifts and love. Make you feel special the way no one has ever made you feel special, because no one has ever cared about you like I do.
My big forward to me is a piece of meat. That's it. Nobody ever.
And they don't deserve a woman if that's all they see in women. If that's what they're looking for, they don't deserve a woman ever. They deserve to be alone in life and in death.
What?
I hope that as time goes on that you're really realizing how much I love you and that everything that anybody's put in your head is just
Dry your eyes,
real.
my love. Dry your eyes for me. I wish I could be there to brush away the tears, to kiss away the pain, to show you my love. But now all I can say is words until actions can be made and taken to show.
Just always feel my soul in you. Just feel me. I'm there.
Do you feel me sending you hugs?
Welcome back, Lisa.
Cuddles?
That's how you soul. The soul connection that we have is even, in my opinion, it's almost even better than anything like intimate, because it's like you're in my soul. You're in everything.
You're in mine. You're the first thing I think of when I wake up, and the last thing I think of before I fall asleep.
I found the love of my life.
And the one thing that I'm thinking of most every moment between.
You know, our love is so special that that's the only thing that makes me tempted to let Bav interview me if I were to give her the condition that nothing about the case were to be spoken. If she wants to, like, I almost want to tell her, I want to tell the world how much I love him.
Yeah.
That's not how fucking interviews work. Now, I'll tell you something. The baby girl, she apparently contacted me. I don't know if it was the real one or if it was a troll. But listen, I felt the psycho vibes the second the contact was made, because she listed out a whole pile of things that I'm doing wrong and you shouldn't have posted that because that's personal. I'm like, girl, if you just take one look onto fucking Reddit, everything is, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Like, you feel all this, and you could come do an interview. You know, you could come do an interview. Stop being scary. Stop hiding. You know what I mean? I could hold off on certain things, maybe, but you gotta do an interview. Shit, she was not doing no interview. I keep and every once in a while she'll hit me like, that video is incorrect. That's not what happened. I'm like, oh my fucking God. If you listen, that's not how it works. You can't go into an interview and say, yeah, you can't ask anything about the entire reason I'm up here. Like, we don't want to talk about nothing else. We don't give a fuck about your personal life. We want to know about the case.
You know, and let people
Do you
know
want to
that.
do that, baby girl? Do you want to do that?
But I don't want to do anything to make you uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable with it. I'm not.
But that's the only interview I would
I'm
do with
happy
her.
that, and you have this binding contract with her. While you
Yes.
may not be able to trust her, you can ensure that she can't do anything without the side of that.
If you were able to hear what she said today, you would know how much I affected her. I wish that you could watch it. I really do. Well, you alone, David.
Girl.
People are going to be shocked. That's what I'm saying. Like, I hope that you can let
What's
them
up,
know
Karen?
that
You
that
want
live.
to do the interview with her, baby girl. I want you to as well. I want you to go ahead and tell the world that you love me, that you're engaged and going to get married to the most amazing man in the world.
That's what I want to do. I want to tell the world. I don't
You
want
are the spark that will start a fire,
to. I'm
that will
so
save our
angry.
relationship from all this hatred that people have for no just reason.
For no
unjust
just
reason.
reason.
Because they let the media affect them. Let the media.
All the hatred that people have for us for no just reason. That's what he just said. This kid needs to get fucked up in jail. I'm just being honest with you. They need to fuck him up.
Draw smoke over their eyes.
That's all. I guess that would be, if you're okay with that, what I could tell her. Say that if you want to interview me, you can, but we're not to discuss the case. If you want to know why I love Paul and everything that he is to me, I'll discuss those things, but nothing to do with.
Well, guess what? We don't want to fucking talk to you then. That's probably why the interview never happened. I think baby girl did back out for some stupid ass reason. But it's like, well, then we don't want to fucking talk to you. Like, the fuck? Like, bye. We don't need your interview. That's the craziest part. She thinks that people need this interview to make it okay. Like, hey, the show goes on. The show goes on with or without you, sweetie. Shit is actually crazy.
And if she won't accept that, that's too bad. But I would love to
Of
tell
course,
her.
that's perfect, baby girl. You know it is. You
And I
speak
want
from
people
the
to
heart
understand.
always. You're always honest. Those are
I just
great
want the world to know you're not a monster.
qualities.
It makes me so mad and upset. Oh, it makes me so mad.
Oh, she
When
crying.
people
Baby
look at
girl.
you, because that's not who you are, you know. And I want to kill your mother for what she did to you. But I won't. I know it's being recorded, but I do.
Oh, trust me, you're not the only one, baby girl.
Because it's because of her that I can't be with you.
I know, baby.
And I don't want the world to look at you the wrong way. I want people to know why I love you. I want people to understand why, how deep and special our love is, you know.
And how I'm not emotionless.
You're
How
not
I'm
emotional.
How I have empathy.
He's quite emotionless.
You've shown me more love in a few weeks than I've ever been shown in my entire life.
Yes.
The way that you love me, but that's the truth. And that's why God is there. God is so cool. You know?
I love you, baby girl.
I love you. We're down to 13 minutes. It fucking sucks.
I know, baby.
You know, it's like I don't want you to get transferred tomorrow so I can do the video with you tomorrow, but at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Fake crying her ass off. Like, why the fake crying? We don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Oh my God, Paul, you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make. It's all lies. Just be real for once. I feel like she's full of shit from the start to the finish. She's full of shit. This is just a little side fun thing that she can do. You know, she's so obsessed with the crime. Now she has personal contact with a murderer, and she's enjoying her time with him. Enjoying her time, kind of picking his brain, kind of just seeing how he reacts to certain things. I feel like that's pretty much it.
I want you to get transferred because as soon as you're transferred, I'm coming there. So just I would have booked the flight. Like I said, there's an actual airport right in Muskegon County. It's right
not
there.
Only can, if I'm still here next week, not only can we do the video visits, but you can do the in-person ones as well.
I would love, if I come down there, like I said, I have to give basically my boss, he basically said that anytime I need time off, all I have to do is, as long as I get it into her before schedule's made, she made next week's schedule, for example. So now it would have to go to the week after next if I were to do it.
We'll still have those videos. So.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you.
You have 1 minute left.
Oh, there it is.
Put my hand on the screen and have you put your hand so we can feel that energy, you know? It's beautiful.
I love you, baby girl. I don't want
so
this stupid thing to hang up on us before we get to say that.
So if I decide to just do that, she agrees to it, you're okay with it?
Yes. No case discussion. And
nope.
How you feel. I know that I can trust you
more
most of anyone
of course.
In my life to speak the truth, to speak from your heart.
You don't know that I love you by now. I don't know what else I can do, to make you know how much
Loving me is the biggest thing you've done. Accepting who I am.
Yeah.
Making me feel worthy of being loved after so long of questioning whether or not I could.
Thank you for using Securus.
I'll talk to you
Goodbye.
soon, baby girl.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from...
Hey, sweetheart.
It's funny, y'all said the coochie spiders are gonna get her before he gets her. Man, shit. That's funny. She's like, the way she said I opened my legs and there was a spider, it was kind of weird, yeah. And so if you see any warts on my, on my pussy, it was just from the spiders. They bit my pussy like a couple of times. Don't worry about it.
The tree's still out in the hall, so I figured I could at least get one more call in.
Yes, I'm so excited you did. And you also saved me, too, because that lesbian girl called me. And I was like, oh, God, no.
One of the other fucking inmates in here just literally said, hey, can you see if you can get our daughter's number for me? I stood up and I glared hard. I was like, this motherfucker.
What, my daughter?
Your daughter, yeah. Our daughter. I was like, my first thought was...
I can't take him serious, bro. And he's so serious about everything he says. Your daughter. Our daughter. Bro, she's like your fucking age. Our daughter? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's all I gotta say. What? I glared hard. Yeah, he glared at them, guys. He glared at them. I bet you that's the only thing he could do. Man, I probably would have gone to the hole for Paul. I would have been like, yo, who the fuck are you looking at? And proceeded to fuck him up. I don't know. I probably would have took some time in the hole for him. Fuck it. Why'd you beat him up, sir? Because I don't like him. Good enough.
Oh, hell no. This motherfucker did not.
Daughter. You're going to have a stepdaughter. That's
and I will treat her like she is my own blood.
Yeah, I mean, my daughter is beautiful. I mean, I never even thought about that. What is ew? That's a horrible thought, to think just you were attracted to my daughter. That's gross.
I don't know if he was joking or what.
He probably wasn't joking. He probably was all looking like you were.
And then earlier he also said, tell mom I said hi. I flipped him off.
I flipped him off.
Me.
Yeah, just needs to shut the hell up.
somebody like me.
See, Paul is gonna get his ass beat one of these days. Flip off the wrong person, you're liable to get your ass beat. Just saying. Hey, Vanessa, thank you for the 10. I appreciate you big time. Shout you out, Vanessa. Thank you. Everybody shout her out, man. Vanessa always out here showing love, like at all times, never lacking. Appreciate you.
Dude's very insensitive about the shit. He's always been like that.
You said 10 out of 10. Those conversations never happened. Yeah, I mean, they're very unlikely. I'll say that much. They're very unlikely.
He's only throwing insults at people because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah, but if I was able to come and visit you and walk through that fucking door in that jail, everybody's tongues would be to the fucking floor, and they'd be calling me.
What?
You know, but that's just, you know what that is? Jealousy. That's straight up jealousy.
He literally just said, "What the fuck was that?" And I threw him the middle finger.
Yeah.
Because I was panting.
You're panting?
Yeah, that's the noise you heard. That's what they'd be doing.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'd realize that you're here for me, and they'd be like, "Oh, damn, that lucky son of a bitch."
Who's that blonde girl? Yeah, well, the ones that have seen my pictures would recognize.
Yep.
You know, but
Yeah, no, he definitely lost me at our daughter. I'm still processing that. I'm still coming to terms with that. He called the girl who's his exact age our daughter. If that's not the most cringiest shit you've ever heard in your life, like, I know she's hearing this, her daughter, and she's like, "Damn, mom is at it again." You know, this is just something that mom does. You know, we love her. This is just something that she does. Okay, guys, like, that's the only way I'd be able to cope with it. I'll just be like, shit, this is just something mom does every few months. She finds a prisoner, she attaches her entire heart and soul to him, and then shit gets weird. I don't know. We love her though. We love her though, guys.
I hear
trust me, if I'm still here and we schedule a video visit, you can bet for sure that some of these other guys are going to try and get a look.
Are they able to?
You're probably going to see me, batting them away.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
Be gone, perverts.
Get away. Now
woman.
I look at it like a date. Cause I'm like, wow, what do I wear? Like, it's like a date. It's so weird, but it's okay.
Wear whatever you want. If you want to wear something sexy that's, not too exposing, because, these annoying ass guards will do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, they'll disconnect us. Like Chinese type and stuff like that, they just on video. Yeah.
No, thank you, Karen.
Cut us off. We're like, nope, not happening. But, if you want to dress fancy, or you want to go casual, or even fancy casual.
I'm just going to be me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to dress like I always dress and just be me.
Be you.
Be me. Yeah.
We'll have times together where you can dress all fancy. You can get all fancied up.
Oh yeah.
But
absolutely.
For now, we can have. I want to be able to see you without any sort of gloss or glamour, because I want to see the woman that I fell in love with.
Exactly. And it's not. I even sent you pictures of me without makeup on. I sent you a picture of me with my glasses on, where I'm sitting outside. I'm not made up at all. I just have my hair down and it's straight, and my glasses are on. I sent you like normal pictures. Some of them, like I said, are really, really nice. But I sent you normal ones too, like with me just chilling with no makeup and hanging out, so that you would see me in every way.
Yeah.
That one, the only thing I could think about that for them not sending it is because of the short thing. Because I have a black tank top on in that picture, and I don't. It's inappropriate. Like I said, I don't.
She's so stuck on this inappropriate picture. She's just like glazing herself, right? She's sucking her own clit. She's over here like, oh yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I was just normal, and my existence was so provocative that they couldn't even let it into the prison. That's how like sexy I am, Paul, because like I was just normal, and they thought I was provocative. Yes, yeah, you got yourself a gym, Paul. This shit is come on, bro. You stop glazing on yourself. This shit, it's not that deep. I mean, we've all seen it. It ain't all that. Come on, man, please. That shit's hilarious, man. I just like how she's so insecure that she has to do this with one of the furthest down, the bottomest person of the barrel. That's not even the right way of saying it. But the bottomest person of the barrel, that's who she goes for to feed her insecurity. And he's feeding it quite well. Don't get it twisted. He is feeding that insecurity so well. He is doing an amazing job.
I was very careful in selecting what to send you. Like, even the pictures, I'll be honest with you, that picture with the dragons on them, if I was able to check the full photo, I actually cropped that photo. And the reason I cropped it was because I had on Daisy Dukes in that
You
picture.
have 1 minute left.
Oh.
And you would have you could kind of sort of see the bottom of my butt cheek. That picture, I'm standing basically and looking backwards.
Yeah. I guess that we're low on money.
Are we? Did it just say we have to go?
Yeah, for the 1 minute thing.
Oh,
I
fuck
love
off.
you, baby girl.
I love you too, baby. I love you. So what time can you text again? At 1?
1. You know I will. I'll text you as soon as the tablets come on.
Most insecure motherfucker on the planet. That's just crazy.
Please, sending you a hug.
I can feel it. Mwah. Can you feel that?
Yes. I can feel it all over. On my
All
lips.
She's
on
definitely
my
a high
cheeks,
Bristow. What the fuck?
on more intimate places.
Oh, yeah. I love you. I know we're
Thank
gonna
you
get
for
cut off.
using Securus. Goodbye.